Freya. Hello everyone, Leaners here. This is a video by request. And I appreciate your comments and your requests for videos, and I'm more than happy to do videos by request. In fact, I appreciate them. So, the question was, what do I do with the plants after I have potted them? So here's what I do. I usually just spray them down with my neem mixture, take all the flowers off, soaked it down. I've taped up these cloches so that there's no way a bug could get through the opening. It's completely sealed, and they're going to stay in there for a few weeks. I know they say it should be 3 months. I wait a few weeks. As long as the plant is fine, in a few weeks I pull the cloches off. So here's Harmony's little stinker, soaked with my neem mixture, and I'll show you what that is in a second. This is the Forest Fairy Tale, Lysova Casca. And then this is all that's left of Crater Lake, because I cut most of its leaves off, took all the flowers off, and it was 3 plants. So I divided them up, and they're all growing separately, and they've been sprayed. And then I sprinkle Bonide in the soil, about 1/8 of a teaspoon on these little plants. Every plant is kept on Bonide all the time. I do a lower dose once a month. It says, now, I am not a professional. The label says mix it in the soil and do it once every 8 weeks. So I'm not advising you on what to do. I'm just sharing with you what I've been doing. And I have nightmares about cyclamen mite after watching videos, so I just really make sure that I don't get it to begin with, but I still could get it, you know. It can happen. It can happen to anyone. Boy, look at these flowers. So I spray them, they go in the container, they stay there under quarantine. First bloom on Sagittarius. I do spray the plants once a month just as maintenance, so they get neem spray once a month, because in the Pacific Northwest, powdery mildew happens. I have fans going all over. It's just something that I've just learned to accept, and the neem works as a bug deterrent, so it's helpful as far as prevention in that way. So my mixture is right here, and it's a quart, and I mix a teaspoon of organic neem and a teaspoon of plain dish soap, and I used to advise half a teaspoon of baking soda, but I've downed that to 1/4 because it's just as effective at 1/4 without being so hard on the plants. And I spray all the plants about once a month with this. I've always got it going on. So, and then the Bonide, and because I do not repot every 8 weeks, I'm throwing 1/8 of a teaspoon on the top, working it in a little bit and watering it in. It is water soluble. That's not what the label says, but I looked up if you could do that, and it said on the internet that you could, and I've been doing that ever since forever. I mean, that's what I've been doing. And it's been working. So yeah, that's what I do with them afterwards. They get a little Bonide, they get a neem spraying, and they go into quarantine in a cloche. These plants are non-symptomatic. If they were symptomatic, I would either Ziploc them or throw them in the garbage, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm that paranoid about getting bugs, especially the dreaded cyclamen mite. That's the terrifying one. This is Edge of Darkness, Blue Dragon, Love Struck, and New Star, DN New Star. So I hope that answered your question. If you have any more questions, please, by all means, feel free to give any video requests that you have, and I'll be more than happy to put out a video answering your questions or telling you what I do. Again, full disclosure, I'm not a professional I'm on this journey, and I hope that you can take something away with both my successes and my failures, by watching me and seeing what happens to me. Do my plants die? You know, if I have plants that die, maybe you can take something away with, you know, from that experience that I go through, that you can learn from that. So you all have a lovely evening, and thanks for watching.